We got one more. We're giving you 3 this week. Super Smash QB matchups presented by Underdog Fantasy. Let's see what we got. On the move, 2 teams sitting at 7 and 6. The Titans' playoff position at this point is pretty safe because they're in the AFC South.
Is it? You really believe that?
The only team that could catch them is the Jaguars.
Why won't they catch them? They kicked out of them in Nashville last week, ending a 9-game losing streak in Nashville. They ended a 14-game division road losing streak, and the Titans, to me, are irrevocably broken right now.
Yeah.
They have one way to win. Like, Derrick Henry went off in the first half against Jacksonville, had 119 yards.
Nothing.
Two rushing yards in the second half. I get it. Some of that was because they were behind, but that's the problem for Tennessee. They have one way to win.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry gives us the lead, and then we can wear you down with our running game and choke you out defensively. If that doesn't happen, like Tennessee has been sitting pretty for a while, and you and I have said this, they're going to win that division. I can't say that anymore. Now, if the Jaguars get boat raced by the Cowboys on Sunday, right, it's going to be much more difficult. All right, but let's take a look just real quickly, if you don't mind, at the Tennessee Titans, or excuse me, the Jacksonville Jaguars schedule down the stretch. I know we're talking about Tennessee, but Jacksonville, again, they beat them by 14 last week. All right. Jacksonville is what, 1 game behind in the division now, or 2?
2.
It's 2 games. Okay. They've already beaten Tennessee once. If they get the next 2 games are critical for Jacksonville. Jacksonville plays the Cowboys in Jacksonville. Then they got to go to the Jets. Let's say they split those games.
Yep.
Their next 2 games at Houston, they're going to win that game. I'm going to say the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to win that game. And the final game of the year is Tennessee in Jacksonville. Like, that could be for everything. For Tennessee. I am no longer sold on the Tennessee Titans winning the NFC South, even though they sit in first place at 7 and 6.
Yeah. And look, what you said about the Titans offense could not be more accurate. An Underdog has nailed this too. They've only got Ryan Tannehill's passing yards at 215.5. And frankly, that's probably too high. I have you going lower than 215.5, even with the Chargers defense and the issues in that secondary. And Justin Herbert, you want to talk about a difference in quarterback play and offensive style. His passing yard total, higher or lower, is 305.5 passing yards at Underdog Fantasy. It was 310 last week against Miami. I said go lower. He threw for 367 yards in what was probably his best game of the season. He's riding some momentum. So we'll see how that one goes.